came. I hit him right there in the jaw. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I'm fucking walking on sunshine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm walking onto the podium, guys. We are walking in green and white hoops right onto that podium, and we're claiming a silver medal, right? We didn't quite get gold, but silver medal in this case is fucking tasty. We are picking up a tier 1 super rare and about a third of an ETH, 0.3 of an Ethereum, 0.35, depending on how the exchange rate is when they reward us it out. So the tier 1 pool and challenger is sick. There's not too many red herrings. There's not too many like banana skins in the prize pool. So I'm super hopeful. Like, there's a great chance of picking up some hoops today. There's a great chance, great chance of getting some Celtic cards. I think Kyogo's in the prize pool, McGregor, of course, Turnbull's in the pool, and Maeda's in the pool. So there's 4 Celtic cards that are in the mix, and then see everything that's scattered around that. It's either super rare playing goalkeeper or super rare like Mikey Trezor and Plavitt. You know, some really good guys in the pool. So I think we'll need to have extremely poor luck today to get a crap tier 1 super rare. I'm not sure if I've won a tier 1 super before. I think I've definitely won tier 2s and 3s. I don't know if I've won a tier 1 super before. That's interesting. We've got some rares to pick up as well. Moritz Jens was my captain as well for my underdog team, and along with Polish Paddy for the New York Red Bulls bagging a goal, and Arturo Isaka for the Urawa Reds in Asian Champions League football against some team from Thailand or something. They done fantastic, and I'll be getting a tier 2 or a tier 3 rare from them. And then we've got a couple of limiteds to be picking up. So we've gotten the quadruple. Boom. We're picking up 4 cards today, 4 prizes. There's a bunchies in the house, guys. I need every one of you when you are here. We need great luck today, guys, right? And the only way, right, for me, right, the best thing I can win today is a Kyogo, right? I want a Kyogo because it'll be first owner, reward card. It will be the only Kyogo currently with the hoops on. And then it means I can sell my other Kyogo because I probably don't need 2 super Kyogos. I've already got a rare, and just with the other forward options I've got. So that's a great win for me, I think. If I won McGregor, that would be fantastic as well, because I went really hard on his auctions and just didn't quite have the wallet for it. And Maeda, would I have 2 Maedas? Maybe. Let's see. And otherwise, yeah, some great guys in amongst that. But for us to get the luck that we need, where we're going to get a Mikey Trezor or a Morioka or any of those Celtic guys I spoke about, or Plavic, and there's a few really big hitters. For us to get any superstar studs, if you're not liking this video, you're really letting me down. You're really not helping me. I need you. There's about 67. Hey, hail. Of you in the chat today. So guys, if you're watching this live, like, your likes are the most important. They are the most valuable. What those likes do, right, is they hit the internet. I don't know if you know this, right, but they hit the internet, and then when they do, they meet this thing called an algorithm, and so rare, they're so powerful, they're everywhere, you know, NFTs and crypto and all that stuff. They can read that algorithm power that you have all liked the video, and subsequently the RNG for the prize pool, it will get buffed up. So there's 70 of you here, 71. If we don't get, guys, let's see how many of you are here, right? But I need all of you, really. I need all of you to like this. If you've seen yesterday on the live stream, I see a comment from it. We'll do fist bumps, as all the usual stuff, of course. But if you caught the stream yesterday, the sweat, I watched the second half of Konyaspor via Sorare data, watching the scores come in, and fucking Demer Bobag rocked in a 62 and took us off of the gold, the first spot. If you don't know what the difference is we would have still got a tier 1 super like we're getting today, but the RNG would probably be slightly more favourable because you're finishing first, of course, and you would also get a star rare, which has every opportunity to be of equal value to the tier 1 super that we're talking about. So it's basically halved, if you like. And then the Ethereum, it would have been roughly half an Ethereum. And now we're roughly 0.35 of an Ethereum in terms of raw cash payout. So a great win, as I say, all the same, but it's not quite first. First is so attractive now for this division, or for any of these divisions that offer 2 cards, really, to be honest with you. It was a bit of a roller coaster. So the guys that were in that stream, they actually hit the like button quite a lot, and I don't know if you know this, but Istanbulspor scored! But I don't think, I don't know what else was going on. Maybe Luka Magic was doing some sort of stream and more people liked it or something. I don't know what was going on. But the goal get corrected, they get ruled off for offside. And Stocky Scott, long-standing fan of the channel, thanks for joining us if you're here again tonight. He was reporting on it, and he says it was one of the worst offside calls you've seen. It was a good shot. It was a good shout for being onside. That would have took away the clean sheet bonus from Demerbag, and we would have never even left first spot. We would have been cruising up there all of yesterday and all of last night, and we'd be sailing all the way into today with an extra star rare to pick up and a little bit more reef. But it wasn't to be. So we cannot have that repeating today, guys. If you are here and you have not yet liked the stream, you're letting your man down. Please help me out. You want me to win a good card, don't you? Don't you? Come on. What a day it's been, guys. I'm fucking walking on sunshine. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. The rewards, I'm not sure if they're actually out yet, to be honest with you. Let me have a wee refresh on Sorare. Don't think they're actually out. No, they're not actually out as of yet, right? So we've got a few other things to touch on. I'll probably mess about with lineup builder for the next weekend, just while we're doing this. We'll obviously talk about the current affairs, if you like, if any of you want to throw some stuff at me once I catch up with the live chat. And someone did put me in a tweet earlier today. Sorare have upped the prize pool for the coming week. I was saying to Josh Forth in one of his tweets that I believe this is a foreshadowing, it's preemptive. They know they're going to launch all this shit throughout the week. Like I said last week, I think this week is going to be a fucking whirlwind. I think tons of cool stuff is going to happen, right? And I think they've went over the weekend, they've been in their group chats, they've been talking away and whatever, and they've went, listen, we know on Wednesday we're going to do this, and we know on Monday we're going to do Turkey, or Tuesday, whatever today is, I don't know. We know we're going to do this stuff, blah, 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 blah. Let's just tell them at the beginning of the reward pool what the fuck we're doing with that weekend, and it's so we don't get a full week of grief off them. That's what I think has happened, and fair play. So it only seems to have buffed up Champion and All-Star U23s at the moment, so they're showing a little bit of their hand, perhaps, that we're going to get some Champion Euro licenses this week. It might be the Bundesliga, it could be La Liga, could be something new, it could be anything really. And then I think at some point this week we will get the updated calendar thing that tells us for the next like month, 3 months, whatever it is. It tells us, I forget the time scale. I think we will also receive that later this week, and again that will hopefully fucking better answer a lot of our questions and cure a lot of the biety, if you like, going around with some of the decisions and implementations that we've had to this point. I am yet to catch up with fist bumps, guys, so just give me uno momento. I'm going to dive into the live chat and do fist bumps with all you. Just make sure everyone who's here, 76 of these guys, if you are just showing up and you didn't hear the 3-minute explanation of why the likes are so important on today's video, then it is of absolute paramount importance that you skip back a wee bit and listen to that, right? But basically, punchline, we need likes today. We need the likes to boost the RNG so we get a better tier 1, because Sorare are so powerful, they can access that algorithm. So by you hitting that like button, it's actually really fun. I don't know if you've done it in a while, but if you hit like, it goes all kind of rainbow colours and kind of flashes and stuff. It makes you feel good inside. I know, because I do it all the time for other people. Try it, see how it goes. But anyway, it's a bunch of you here. Thanks very much for joining us. We have got Moldy. Dan just said rewards will be here soon enough. Dan is probably in the stream, and Dan, if you aren't, I fucking love you. Thanks for joining us, my man. Fist bump if you're here, Dan. Moldy, good to see you, my man. Rascal Masaki, of course. Tom Carter, let's go. Ian Sorare, Parashiln. Now, Parashiln had a lot of comments in the other video and then later kind of apologised. I hope that wasn't a real apology, because I love the energy. But in that video, you should have just done one comment. I had, like, you kept on coming back, and I just felt like I was maybe neglecting other people and stuff. But great to see you, Parashiln. Ryan Wilkinson, fist bump, my man. Chrissy Quirk, the legend that is. Fist bump. The rewards, the day the rewards are like baseball, we will all rejoice. I don't know why, but I just got super paranoid there and thought I better check my mic isn't on mute, because I did that. I did that yesterday. It would be brilliant if we got rewards before the next deadline locks. Well, we used to get that, remember? But I think that was also when the deadline moved. I don't know if you remember that, but the deadline, they used to actually kind of move it every week, depending on when the Korean games in the morning happened, sort of. I think they would always try and work around that, or they used to anyway, once upon a time. And sometimes, but it used to be the norm that we would get them like pre-deadline kind of idea. But yeah, so that would be great if we could get that back, of course. Would you consider that an improvement to the reward system? We got rewards paid out pre-deadlock, or well, it's kind of, you would need a kind of dead zone, I suppose, wouldn't you? Because on football, the way it works is one closes and opens. That's the way it goes. So you would maybe need some sort of dead zone in between. Interesting. That could be interesting, by the way, because if you did open up that dead zone in between, then that would allow room for it to be, like, say, a Friday 5 o'clock lock, if you like. And you could get your reward. It's like kind of prompt to action for everyone. You know, you're going to get your ETH, you're going to get your common. You know, everyone gets a common. You know, everyone plays that division, I think, at this point, except me. So, yeah, you would log in about 5-ish, get your reward, and then maybe the deadline is, like, whenever the first European game starts, because that's normally the way it goes, you know, like baseball again. That's probably how they do it. So, yeah, that, Chrissy Quirk, fantastic point. Thank you very much for bringing that up so early. Sam Ty, the football guy, how's it going? Fist bump, my man. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. And Sam, I hope you're going to bring us some of your luck with you, my man. Jonathan Gargi, fist bump, and a wee... Good to see you, my man. Bald Sherlock, evening, shaka boom. Fist bump, good to see you, my man. Connor Heibel as well, of course. Lockdown Mind, good to see you. Iron Bra, Jordan Miller, Mikey Baston, good to see you. Pablo Valentin, good to see you, my man. When rewards, Rascal Masaki, you're right there. I know what you got, Mikey Baston. Don't fucking ruin it, man. Ross Henderson, glad you're better at SO5 than singing, Quinny. Yeah, that's probably my saving grace. The only one who is happy with Sorare. Well, I don't know, guys. Yeah, okay, maybe I am. Fist bump to Hendo, of course. Alex Wilson, fist bump. Roberto Tirabelli, fist bump. Good to see you, my man. Channy Sports, of course, he's here. Fist bump. Good to see you, my man. Dylan Rutter, fist bump. Packus Murphy, good to see you. Stocky Scott, the legend that is, good to see you as well. Rascal Masaki's get 2 tier 2 global rares today. Well done, man. Hitting form big time, Rascal. Congratulations. Vice 91, get my first reward today. A tier 2 from Specialist Limited. Vice 91, my fingers are crossed for you. That's a great division to be pulling a card from today. Lucas Elskamp, fist bump, good to see you, my man. It's good evening wherever you are, so I hope this is a good evening for you, my man. You have actually won 2-star SRs way back in... Oh, Mikey Basson has went through Sorare data and checked out my history. So I've won a star SR back in game week 93. That will be the... that will be the Latif Blessing super rare that I won. And I'll tell that story real quickly. It's 88 if he's here. Hail, smash the like button. But in game week 93, which, you know, was almost over 200 game weeks ago now at this point, I played a team in D2 back when you could just play anything anywhere and it was just helter skelter. And like, it was a midweek, and like after the Tuesday, I had like 2 games played. Johnny Russell was in a team, and like 2 or 3 really crap players were in the team as well. But I think they all like played. And then the next day, it was like the Black Lives Matter like strike for football. Like everyone didn't play football the Wednesday night or something. And subsequently, I finished like second in D2 with like 4 rares and a common or something. And game week 93, you can go and check it out on my Sorare day. I don't remember the team exactly. And in game week 122, Matarita. I didn't think Matarita was a tier 1 when I won him, but I got him D3, as I know it, or All-Star Rare Pro to you guys. Also, back in game week 122, used to pay out 2 cards on the top. You would get a top star rare, and it sounds like it would have been a tier 1 super rare, and that was Matarita, who's still at the club. And if you're not aware of Ronald Matarita, he is the Costa Rican Roberto Carlos. So an NYCFC like first season player as well. He was one of the first players that joined the club, and he was there for years and whatever. So again, very easy card for me to enjoy and hold on to through all his ups and downs and whatever. But Mikey, thank you very much. Ricardo Cunha, fist bump, good to see you, my man. Quinny, to solve the supply problem on Sorare, what do you fail? Include a 5-year limit usability? No, Ricardo, I don't like that. Alex Wilson, can you get a Demer bag? That is just... What would I do with a Demer bag? I was going to say, would I burn it? But I suppose digitally, but you could burn it, I suppose. Liked it for you, Quinny. Robert Turner is liked the stream, guys. There's 90 of you here. If you have not liked this stream yet, then you are not helping your man out here to get the best rewards he possibly can today. Please help me out. Slow-mo, been a long time. Fist bump, good to see you, my man. Iron Bra, fist bump, good. Oh, no, No, you're giving me luck. I've already seen you. Quinny, it's obvious supply. No, you've said that twice, Ricardo. I think I've caught that. Incredibly mad scientist vibe from Quinny's energy combined with the background. I think I've just waited for something like this for so long. Like, I've said this on content before, but I sacrificed a lot of SO5 success really since like January, February to, you know, take some money out to get this place up and running and try and do some stuff like this. It's kind of outside of just playing this game and trying like do more, as well as pushing my club forward. So I've had like And, you know, I've got a life and family and all the rest of it, you know. So I feel like from like March-ish time to now, I've totally like SO5, I've just been like that and popped it in the bin. So for it to be so early in the season, and honestly, like I've got a really shite score, to be honest with you. See, for finishing second, I finished with 446 points, which in today's climate is pretty criminal, to be honest with you. As I look at All-Star Super Rare, I don't even think this would have been a top 20 score, right? So I've totally bagged out, which is luck on the division I've placed in. The Unique did 44 points. That is shit, you know. Other players didn't go off in a big way. Some other guys lost XP bonus. I've still got XP bonus from last season. So there's a few things that just kind of went in my favour this game week, and I'm fucking due it. I don't care. So yeah, that's why you're getting that kind of mad scientist vibe, I suppose, Sam. Because I just feel like, oh, the shackles are off. I fucking won, you know. All this fucking writing stuff on boards and trading in the market and all the stuff in between. We've got some early fruit of our labour. So I'm living life, man. That was heartbreaking, to be honest. The goal disallowed, it was Jonathan, you're right. Imagine we were here first today. That energy would be probably fivefold. It's good for the market to reduce supply. Yeah, I suppose that's true. But equally, supply has always been reduced depending on the owners of some cards. So I can't think of any easy examples off the top of my head, right? But see, because you think there's, like, say, 200 cards of somebody, that doesn't mean 200 are available, right? Now, if 200 are available, then that will be a very low price card and probably quite poor. But if you do look at, and let's even just do it, right? Who is the number one guy? Let's just look at Mbappe. I don't even need to type anything in, right? If we look at Mbappe, any scarcity you want to look at, right? 526 unlimiteds. How many are for sale? We've got 8, 12. We've got 12 out of 562 available at a buy now purchase at varying prices, and we have 2 on auction. So there is only actually 14 Kylian Mbappes available. So the 526 is obviously total supply in the total market, and it will tell you all sorts of stuff and whatever. But this price doesn't, you know, if that number goes up and the ratio kind of stays samey, if that makes sense, then it's not a direct issue. It could be if he broke his leg and everyone wanted out of the card, then yeah, the supply would kill the price. Of course it would. But, you know, there's supply and there's supply. So that's something else to be mindful of as well, of course. Some of these are, France issue, new season, old season. There's a few other things going on. For me, and again, I'm not going to go into this in too much today, guys, because it's just not relevant. But there's, there we go, rewards are in. Oh, and Mbappe's new picture. Look at that PSG top, by the way, man. That looks great in SO5 format. Mbappe's buzzing. See, at this point when Mbappe's had this picture, he knows he's the fucking man on Sorare, and he knows this picture is going to go on a fucking Unique, and it's going to go for like, what's the Unique's going to go for? What's the new season Unique going to go for? The last one went for 350 grand. Oof. And they're good pictures, don't get me wrong. We've got the celebration kind of one there, and then we've got the wee halfway house into this one. I do like that one has a Jordan kit on it, even though, like, anyway. I digress. We're here for rewards, guys. Let's just get fucking right into it. You've probably seen the teams and stuff. I'll give you a quick recap on the guys that won me rewards real quick, and then we'll get into it. So I'm getting an under 23 limited tier 3 from this team, which is not shown as there we go. So Hakimi, Lukeba, Marcelino Nunes, Talis Magno, and Arajan Muric. A tier 3 is the lowest tier, so it's probably not going to be a great card, but these guys done okay. The goalkeeper scored 28 points, so I can't expect much, so that's nice to be picking up today. We're also going to get a tier 3 limited from Challenger, and that is the community gallery, if you like, the FC Barcelona Foundation, the £2 membership on the channel. And so this card that we win from here, thanks to Captain Rio, who did shite, but the rest of the team did pretty well. The goalkeeper was a standout candidate. This will be a giveaway card to, and again, you'll know who it is. The people that are involved in that. We're also going to be getting a tier 2 or a tier 3 rare. Let's just see what it is locked in as confirmed as. It's a tier 2 rare, good. So we're getting a tier 2 rare with Captain Moritz Jens leading the way, like I mentioned before, with Polish Paddy, Arturo Isaka, and Angelino just about bumping along there. And of course, we are getting the tier 1 super from the Celtic stack, the big team that would burn the bridges and made all sorts of crazy deals just to make sure we got these cards in. we're taking something home already. We've got 6 rewards all in, including the Ethereum pickups that we get for the podium, as well as All-Star D4. Now guys, before I click this, there's 106 of you here. If you have not hit the like button, I'm screwed. There's 106 of these here. Smash that like button. It goes kind of rainbowy and flashes, makes you feel good inside, trust me. The algorithm will be picked up by Sorare. They control and own the internet, and then my prizes will be better. So please, you directly influence how powerful and how good this card is going to be. So please, in the next 5 seconds, hit the like button. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. All right. We've got to open the super last, right? We've got to. So let's take our Ethereum, right? So we get this for hitting 250 points with like Johnny Russell and Lewis Morgan and whatever. It's like $50 worth of Ethereum. Our tier 2 rare from Underdog. I'm actually quite excited to see this. So let's see. What have we got for a tier 2 rare from Adama Demirspor in Turkey? He's 29 years old. He plays in defense. It is Jonas Svensson. And doesn't he look like a villain, man? He is a Bond villain waiting to happen. Jonas Svensson, you have got a future career path in film. And under 23s, I'm getting a tier 3 limited. Let's see who we get. And it is from the Vancouver Whitecaps. He is 20 years old. He's a forward. Pedro Vite. Never heard of him, but cool. Throw him in the pile with the rest of them. Now, the community, the FC Barcelona Foundation giveaway card, the tier 3 limited from Challenger. RKC. He's 22. He plays in defense. It is Sean Adoye. Did I do alright with that name, do you think? I think I did alright. Here's our big chunk of Ethereum for finishing second. So this is like, I don't know, 0.3418. Fantastic. So in total, we've got, 0.37ish of Ethereum. Loving it. And here we go, guys. Here we go. If you have not hit that like button, I'm going to kill you. Right, come on. He plays for Celtic. He's 27. He plays up front. Kyogo Furuhashi! You fucking belter! Yes! Fucking banging! Woo! Haha, motherfucker! Here we go. Made. My number 1 pick, my number 1 reward I wanted to pick up. I've not seen the comments in about 5 minutes, guys. Oh, fucking yes, Kyogo! Oh, that is going to look fucking excellent in my team. Absolutely fucking excellent. Oh, I'm so happy. So fucking happy. Because the only thing that's wrong with this team is that Vissel Kobe kit. Let's be straight here. Nothing wrong against Vissel, but Kyogo's haircut as well. Look at that Barnett. Come on, you know. So, 1 of 10 as well. That will be hitting the market sometime soon for somebody who wants to pick that up potentially. But guys, let's just take a look at this gallery now. Woo! Nice. Look at that row of trophies. Look at that row of trophies. I've now, and again, guys, I know we're talking about how hard it is to win rewards and whatever, right? But that is me now. How many rewards have I picked up? I think I'm approaching 200 or something like that. There's I'm on 190 rewards now. Fucking yeehaw, yeah. I thought I may have been over 190 after this, but I guess it isn't. I've not kept that many of them, so I've mainly different chunks of different things, trades and whatever. But Kyogo is like, wow, what a victory. What a victory that is, by the way. Oh, fucking yes, Kyogo. Now, the only bummer about... There's 2 things going on with this card, right? There's a decent chance, depending on who else is, if anyone else might have won Kyogo today, this might be the only Celtic Furuhashi card from this season, right? That matches the rest of the guys I've got. As you can see, the new kit is there. Again, I'm not too happy with this kind of haircut he's got on here. He looks a wee bit... you know, it doesn't really look like Kyogo here. Kyogo's a wee bit more windswept and a wee bit more kind of laughy. He looks a wee bit, you know, stoic here. Let's see, supers. It's just me. Yeah. So that's a nice thing. It'll be the only one issued from that season, and it matches the rest of the ones I've got, which is cool. But as soon as the new one comes out, I'm not going to have a new season bonus on it, which, you know, it's kind of shite, but yeah, not really too fussed, to be honest with you. The card itself is more important than the 5% bonus. I'm quickly, because again, like going from level 0 to 8 doesn't take long, you know, so like I'm not too worried about that necessarily, and I don't think there's a real competitive edge gap between new season and old season for this kind of card, for the sort of team I'll be running and sort of opposition I'm going to have. There's 122 of these here. Thank you very much to every one of you. And I know you did it. I've not even checked how many likes there are, right? But I know you liked it. So thank you very much, because it all worked out and it all happened that way. I've got a notification. Have I received an offer or something? Offer from Hendo. He's after Furihashi, isn't he? Get Dave Brands. He's trying to offer me 25 quid. Let's out him. The dirty, trying to misclick me. Hendo, well, I'll block him. He's trying to block me. Oh, no, I'm trying to block him. Anyway, I'll jump back in. Oh, guys, I'm walking on sunshine. We're 27 minutes into the stream. Mikey Basson got a Joe Willis. That's a solid keeper, my man. 16th on the list. I don't know if you're too happy with that, because you were like the second or third in the running in that pool, weren't you? So that's a wee bit naff, I suppose. Kyogo was actually quite far down the list as well, but I thought he was in the turf of probably where I would get drawn. I can see all your comments, guys. Fucking love yous all. Thanks very much, by the way. Mace Quindu, fucking love that Hendo. Evening Quinny, good luck bro. Fist bump Ross McCabe, that made all the difference. John Nisbet, fist bump, good to see my man. Liam King, Fling Flong, MD, Rich, good to see you all. Jay Coyle. Alex Dobbins has been a member for 14 months, season ticket holder. Alex Dobbins, thanks very much, my man. I've kind of missed a lot of this. I will catch up. I'm convinced Quinny is on coke today. I don't do drugs. I don't take chemicals. I'll say that. I don't take chemicals. I don't do chemicals. I just logged in from multiple accounts to like this. Let's fucking go. Justin Casey, I fucking love you, by the way. Multi-account in the YouTube likes. Thank you. What a day, guys. What a day. Huge game week. Well done. Thanks a lot, Alex Dobbins. Good to see you in the house, my man. Fist bump to all you. You work in a kebab shop in Dundee? No, I don't. I'm in Glasgow. I don't know if I look like that type of guy or something. My hair's been really wild. I need a haircut badly over the last couple of days. But hopefully a Tate starts against Dundee United. I am hopeful of that as well. Guys, I need to calm myself down for a wee minute. I'm going to pick a team or two, I think, today before I love yous and leave yous. We've only streamed for 28 minutes. We've got tons of time left to run. There's 110 of yous here. I'll be here for at least another kind of half an hour doing teams and bantering and answering questions and stuff with you guys. If we go any longer, it's just because we're having a great time. And if we go any shorter, it's just because we're running out of stuff to say. But let's say about half an hour or something like that. There's a bunch of yous just left. You're probably just here for the reward. Thanks for coming. And thank you very much. All of your likes were appreciated. If you're watching this, by the way, I've not said this yet. If you have been watching this after we've been live, especially if you were here live as well and you've just come back for the good times, I fucking love you. Thanks very much. And fucking Kyogo, man. Fucking yes. Greg Taylor looks like he's seen all the monster scores in global. He's terrified. Also Unlimited, probably on low tier 1. Josh 4, rewards are in. Yeah, everyone's buzzing. And then hang on tight. Great job, fist bumps. Yeah, and everyone's just going mental. Kyogo. See, as soon as it said Celtic in 27, I already knew it was Kyogo. So see in my head, I'm like, I'm going mental. It's happened. I'm exploding. And then the comments, guys, I fucking love that, by the way. I don't often watch streams back, but I'll definitely be watching this back. I just want to see the live chat popping as everything's kind of happening, because thank you very much, guys. Everyone is Sam Ty, Sam Barker, Hendo, Joe Ducey, Jonathan, Packus Murphy, Shaka Boom, Bald Sherlock, Jonathan, Alex Wilson, Mike Basson, Slow-Mo, Tom Carter, F-Index Sam, all you guys, Gaza, legends, I can name these all. I have named these all. Hudson, Charlie Dunbar, the list goes on and on and on. Love these all, man. What a day! What a day! Excellent. Right, so, we'll message later. Cool. So, we do have... Hendo, we ain't doing this deal, my friend. We ain't doing this deal. So, we'll reject that. Okay, we'll put Hendo's ETH back in his pocket. Oh, I'm so fucking hyped. Am I going to change my Hall of Fame? I quite like this Kyogo offers. This is a nice kind of Hall of Fame. I'm not going to mess with it too much. But I do have some squads to update. So I've got my boys squad here. And if you don't organise your gallery by squads, then I feel bad for you. You really should. It's so much fun. When I'm on my phone, you can actually see a wee bit of this as well on the desktop, right? But on your phone, it's 2x2 all the way down. So I've got like the champion cards and the supers in a nice kind of little row. And on the desktop here, you can maybe see how that's worked out, you know. So I like the way this is put together, and I always enjoy adding cards to it. And if we've got a big transfer as well for Boyata. He's just turned up at Club Bruges and is probably going to be an absolute killer. But there's the man Kyogo. We've got Nir Baton as well that I picked up for ATP. Haksabanovic hasn't quite signed yet. I don't want to jinx it. But I think that's all we've got to add into here. And I think we'll be putting the Kyogo up here instead of the Hitati. I'll maybe sort that later. I think I'll put him next to his own card and then Abada, Hitati. Yeah, I don't know. Tough one. I'll come back to that. I'll organise that later. I don't want to bore you with that. But this is the other one I want to show you as well that I've made after the kind of chats. Because, again, like this is the sort of stuff that really excited me about Sorare when I started it. And I kind of lost sight of it until the kind of recent chats. I've had like 2 of them over the last like 4 months or so with like Chani and Nep. And like, I'm like, yeah, I should have a fucking trophy cabinet. And this is my trophy cabinet. So these are the rewards I still own that I've won. Of course, I've sold many more of the other ones, but we've got 4 more trophies to add in here. What a day, man. 4 trophies, right bang in the cabinet. Bang, there we go. I think Kyogo takes pride of place, doesn't he? Right next to Wirtz and Magno. Look at that, man. Class. Look at that for a trifecta, eh? That's lovely, isn't it? And then these are 2 guys I don't really care about, to be honest with you. But he's a rare, so he can go up here. And then, yeah. Okay, Kim Sun-gu, if you don't know, he's in Saudi Arabia now, so he doesn't get scored. And then these guys, I'll just leave them there. This is a giveaway card, by the way. So again, anyone in FC Barcelona, get to know this guy, and we'll give him away. And so the upcoming game week, right, we've had an update to the prize pool. That's actually quite a big thing. If you should be staying around for this, by the way, because we have got much more stuff to go into. I will need to take a breath. I've got a big drink of juice here that I need to get stuck into as well. But the reward pool has been updated. So actually, this stream today is actually probably quite important for the game week, because we are going to analyse these prize pools again. For myself, Hendo's just messaged me saying, look, a magic get Morioka. Oh, nice. And Cone. Rare Cone. Wow, that's amazing. I wish it. Imagine that, man. That's a huge... Like that Morioka's a 4.5 ETH card, and then the Philip Cone, what's he? Must be 2.5 ETH or something. Wow. But yeah, Kyogo. I'm happy with... Oh, Hendo's got it in the live chat here as well. I think Greg Taylor's card needs to be higher in the squad with the scores he's been putting up. Stocky Scott, you are totally right, by the way. We need to address that for sure. I'm going to put the chat over here just so I don't lose you behind the screen. But the prize pools we've got for this week, right? So there's somebody tagged me in a thing on Twitter. I'm going to go pull it up now because apparently it was fantastic analysis. I had a glance over it and other people confirmed it was good stuff. So I thought I'll just come back to this on stream. People are going back. Oh, thanks very much. See everyone who is who was that? Santa's Boys. I fucking love you, by the way. Thanks very much, guys, for all the interactions and stuff. But let me go and find that tweet from earlier, and I'll pull it up because, yeah, it saved me kind of doing some of the... I wouldn't be doing much of the maths anyway. It's not this one, is it? No, it's not that one. Quinny Food in the stream. There we go. Right, sorted. So let's see what we've got. Now, I've not read this properly, right? So I don't really know what we're going into, but let's see what we've got. So this comes to us from @FIIPO Scout. Cool. Long-standing, yeah, that's an account I've known for ages. So this is right? Increase small thread, right? So the first number is rewards in game week 298. Second number is rewards in game week 300, followed by a percentage increase. So limited challenger, so that's the FC Barcelona Foundation, 15% better chance of getting cards. Limited champion, 25%, that's huge. Rare pro. Now, percentage-wise, that's significant, right? But 55 cards is still kind of naff for a D3, to be honest with you. Super Rare Champion, getting to 20 is good, but that's not really out in line with what we had. We're getting close to 20 last year anyway. And All-Star Super Rare has went up. That is good. from 45 to 53. That I don't think that's ever been as high as 53. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Based on the entries from 298, the chances of winning a reward are below. Not worried about the number of entries. Is that all it is? Okay, cool. I like this this overview thing. It's perfect. That's kind of what we need. So there's like circa a 20% increase across the board. I think it's most like felt really, to be honest with you, and probably Super Rare All-Star. Limited Champion, like, you probably weren't competing there anyway, but this one, 15% increase, that's a significant increase as well. That's another 150 cards. It's not 10, you know, like this one. So, Limited getting some great love, and All-Star, Super Rare getting some good love as well, again, because adding 8 cards into that, again, is no small feat. So, actually pretty happy with the overall numbers. I've actually built some teams and stuff anyway. So let's go and have a look at what was the first one? Limited Challenger, right? So we got an extra 100 and an extra 15%. So the Star Limiteds are going back to 25. Now that doesn't seem... Is that different? Top 25, that seems a bit familiar. I think we're getting tier 1. I think that tier 1 tail is maybe slightly bigger. And of course the tier 3 tail will probably take the rest of it. Maybe there's another couple of stars, maybe... couple of tier 1s. I'm hard to see exactly where the increase is, but the tail is always going to be the tier 3s, of course, is what you're going to get for finishing 1030th if you do squeak in with the extended places. So you're always going to get a tier 3 if you're in there, but just the hope is that maybe if you're higher up you might get something a wee bit better as well. What was the other one we had? Sorry, Rare Pro Champ. Are any of you going to play Champ Rare Pro? Let's have a look at it, right? So Champion Rare Pro, at the moment, right, it's Tuesday. Now, I'm going to say, I always think early on, guys that lock in teams who are nutters like me are normally the most competitive in the division, because as soon as the game week opens, you want to have a glance over your teams, lock some stuff in, get a feel for what's going on, and then, you know, watch out for news throughout the week and then reassess from there. So I genuinely think the competition is maybe about 150 to 200 competitors in this division. So that's not actually a bad ratio. We're probably going to see this number jump up to maybe 400 or 500 potentially, come closer to the game week with throwaway teams and DNP keepers and all the rest of it, right? So if you had a decent team, I think you're going against around 200 folk or so, maybe 250 at an absolute push, right? There will be Neymars, there will be Kimmiches, there will be Messis, there will be Mbappes. All of the big hitters will be here. There'll be powerful SRs as well, of course, filling in the midfielder spots. We're getting Star Rares for top 12. That is more than normal. Normally it's about top 10. So we're getting an extra 2 star places paid out, which would appeal if you have good cards to play here. Towards the bottom end of the pool, Lautaro Martinez would be nice, and Nubo would be nice, Ousmane Dembele. So yeah, some nice cards in there. That's an improvement, I would say. The tier 1s, actually a really sizable chunk, and I think some of the D3s I was looking at, those like Rare Pro divisions for 298. I think their tier 1 band was actually really narrow. So I think this being about 24 or something is an improvement also. And the tier 2s, I don't think that's actually changed too much. It's obviously just moved back in the tail, if that makes sense. But oh wow, Rafael, Camavinga, Depay, Alphonso Davies, Nuno Mendes. There's some really interesting cards here in the tier 1s. Cruz, Verratti, De Jong, Trapp. Really nice cards in here. You need a monster score to be getting in to the top 35 in this division. You kind of need one of the big hitters, or you need super rares that absolutely take on the game week. And in the tier 2s, if you were to somehow get the differential in your favour, or you stacked, like I'm just going to say Udinese because they're on my screen, but Udinese and they beat somebody 3-0 and you've captured all the good stuff in your team, then if you got to like 30th, what could you win? Maybe it would be an Alexander Isak, Brozovic, Marcus Thuram, Dani Olmo. Very good cards. This next bunch, who knows, maybe not quite as much. But overall, actually, for as far as tier 2s go, Lucas Nemeka, Pau Torres, Mohamed Simikan, Andre Kramaric, tier 2s. This is a great pool. Max Arnold, Carlos Soler, Eden Hazard. You know, let's look right at the bottom of the pool. Right, what's the crappiest stuff we can get? We're looking at the best stuff probably. It's actually a huge pool. Right at the bottom, Kamada, I'm a big fan of. Ronaldo can score decent. Smaldini's here. Baumgartner, Mikel Merino, Borja Iglesias, I think it's okay. Jose Maria Jimenez is a great player. Maxi Gomez might be going to Turkey and could be OP. Yeah, okay, there's some losers in here as well. Remy Baini, Crepin Diaz could be good guys. But yeah, that's a nice tier 2 pool to be fishing in. But you are asking to be finishing top 55 in a region that's going to be so competitive. And let's just have a quick, just because we're talking about this, because it's one of the affected prize pools, right? Let's have a glance over the matches, right? So in Italy, okay, I don't see any easy matches thus far. I see no easy match in Italy. Interesting. In Spain, Barcelona should absolutely bend over Valladolid, really. Let's see what happens. Real Madrid, they should really beat Espanyol. I don't think it'll be a high scoring game, probably a 1 or 2-0, maybe a 2 or 3-1. In Germany, Hoffenheim could, I don't know, Augsburg are not mugs. That's going to be pandemonium. Berlin versus Dortmund, to be honest with you. That's a game worth watching. That will be mental. It's at 2 o'clock. You won't be able to see it unless you stream it. This game could be good fun as well. Leipzig-Wolfsburg, but by no means an easy fixture. Bayern Munich are playing Gladbach. If you don't know this, Gladbach are Bayern's bogey team. So forget anything you think you know about Gladbach, because maybe something happens. Interesting. Jordan Larson might play against Berlin. Liverpool, wow, they should be beating Bournemouth pretty heavily, especially with them being on the floor after Man United. Man United have returned with a response from the Brentford game in that Liverpool game, and Liverpool have got way more metal than that Man United team do. So they have to, Bournemouth are going to Anfield. That'll be a 3 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday. That should be a romping, resounding victory, I would feel, for Liverpool, personally. Man City, their game wasn't the easiest. We don't have many of their cards in any way. Same with the rest of the league, really. It's just some spots here and there. PSG Monaco, wow! Leo, who just got hammered away at Ajaccio, it's not exactly an easy game. Lyon Reims, it's not exactly an easy game. Should be. That's a tough game as well. Nice against Marseille. That may be some sort of South Coast derby or something as well. Wow, so actually, Champion Euro, don't get me wrong, all the big players could still hit like hundreds and stuff like that, but like none of them have an easy fixture. None of them. So this is a team I've went for. I didn't even mean to open this provisionally. I might revisit that, but I think Robbo's on for a good one. I think Unal scores a goal. Yeah, that's my kind of provisional kind of first run. But yeah. Okay, cool. I'm actually kind of happy they've upped that, and I hope if you have some champion cards, you might just go fuck it and have a shot. But it's only rare pro champion. Doesn't look like rare champions change too much. So I think you need a bit of super rare power. But like, yeah, none of the boss teams have any easy fixtures this game week. So that's interesting to say the least. All-Star super rare. So we're getting a star rare and a star super rare for winning this. So this has just became twice as good. This was the last division at this level that still only offered one card for winning it. And obviously we get full Ethereum for winning the thing. Tier 1 super rares back to 6. That's an improvement. It was 5. Tier 2s to 22. And then I don't think that tier 2's changed too much. Maybe a couple of places. I think tier 2 was maybe up to 19th or 18th. So yeah, we've had one tier 1 added. We've had 2 or 3 or 4 tier 2s. And then whatever the percentage difference remaining balance is tier 3s. And then a star rare. So this division just became much more appealing to many a manager, I suppose. I've got a provisional team in it. What did I pick earlier? No, I didn't. No, I haven't planned on picking a team for this. I might actually reconsider that. And Champion Euro, if you do have, like, I might actually consider this, because with all of those teams being so naff, I've got a lot of middle of the road super rares in this division. At home to Villarreal, that doesn't need to be a bad game. Newcastle away to Wolves. Like, Trippier can score well in that match, no problem. I've used Marcos Llorente, I've used Jankel Herrera. Yeah, so in midfield I kind of need... Yeah, so if I... Okay, so let's say Llorente, that could be a good game for him. He's not had a good game yet. I think Unal gets a goal. And then I think Maffeo's got a good fixture as well. So I might have a shot at Champ Euro Super Rare. This is it. But again, without the unique, I've not got my unique Denis Suarez. He's not been playing. What are the uniques now? Oh yeah, they're both Challenger. So yeah, going in here without a unique, maybe that's not quite for me this week. Who knows? But like you've seen there, that 4 is actually quite strong. I think that 4 can be the base of a podium squad. You know, if actual football happens and results come away. So yeah, interesting. And what else did we have? All-Star. Yeah, that was it. Basically, that was the main increases for it. So I think that's about it, guys. Oh, that's probably the other thing. So let's have a look. Yes, so let's see. And I don't even know how I finished, by the way. Oh no, I don't even know how I finished. No, I don't even know how I finished against Penguins in Paradise. 2 seconds. I'll go and check the live chat. See if there's a. Oh crap! I forgot to check it. I don't even know if I won. World D2. Have we got a picture of the results? Crap. Sorry guys, I've missed out on the chat the last couple of days. I've just been head up my backside. Oh crap. No, I can't see any of the scores. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I won or not. I might have won. I think I've had a lot of Celtic players and stuff. I think I had a good team. I think I looked at it and I seen I had a good team. I'll pick my team for that later. We'll do that in a video or something. Let's see this league then. So I'll see how many points I've roughly got. So they're a very similar team. So I got about 667 points with this team. And yeah, I don't think I played hard. Or did I play? I think I did. I don't think I played a Tatty in the other one. I think that a lot of the team was similar. Unal 77, loving life, man. So yeah, I won in that game. That's good to see. But yeah, I'm pretty buzzing, guys. I actually feel like this is kind of like the end of the stream, to be honest with you guys. Oh, we've also got this. So let's see. Oh, is this a one card draw? Minimum age 30. Minimum 5 players with an average of 50 or below. So underdog limited's over 30 to win a jersey. Fry will play. That's a tough game, but that's like their derby. And they're away from home. Fagner, I don't know if he's in or out. It's hard to tell. Tinnerholm is back. Tinnerholm. Loads. Fernando's been playing. Wow. Manquello. Kostic. Don't know if he's going to get his debut, is he? Jopalo and Paulinho. So I think... I think Manquello's the best shout here. Ryan Laud is the best shout here. Dzeko. Hebert as well. Hebert's likely to be from the bench, as is Negredo. But at home at Bilbao, Negredo gets goals. So if he's in the team and stuff. Same with Dzeko. That's the way at Lazio. Harder game. Less likely to score. I'm going to go Negredo. Let me check that out, actually. Now, I know Sorare data is technically better to check this out, right? But... well, the reason I just like looking at sometimes you can see friendlies and stuff, which Sorare data won't have. But yeah, 18 minutes and 60 minutes. He's coming on for the end of games, right? He's 37. He's not scored yet. Cadiz have lost the last 2 games. You know, yeah, he's going to get 25 points or 60. That's kind of the idea with that. And I've got Manquello to fill in. I don't know if Jesus Navas is kind of getting rotated out with age at this point. Yeah, I think Manquello's a decent shout, right? Sack it, let's do it, man. And I think I have to captain Laud. I just think he's the most likely to get something close to 80. So cool. Yeah, let's do it, man. We've got an extra team out now all of a sudden. That's fun. And we get to win maybe a signed jersey. Like, who wins? Is it like top 100, top 5, number 1? Like, I've got a little redraft to do here as well, because I took the Laud out of here. Roldan, we think might be injured. Yaimar, yeah, let's just put Yaimar in. Awesome. Yeah, so I've already kind of done my prelim for my teams. I guess I'll show you my prelim teams, right? Because that's kind of, I've got 16. If I get another team I could make, Underdog Limited, yeah, Paulo Lopez, and then who else do we start? We've got Palav. Yeah, let's see who else we've got. I've just won some cards, haven't I? Oh yeah, I've just won some cards. Forgot about that. But Pavlovic, yeah, let's put him in. Tate we can play. Dzeko can play. This Peter Vite guy, he's not been playing. We're not going to waste our time. Still got Abada. He's probably going to be off the bench. But I think he could be good for this. We can't get more than 2 Celtic cards, so Abada's probably the best. Yeah, let's put Abada in here then. And maybe Dzeko? Coney? Oh, bogey team against Bayern, by the way. How fun would that be? Gavi at home at Valladolid. Yeah, that could be the play. Gavi. Yeah. And then I'm going to be bold. I'm going to captain Gavi. I'm going to captain Gavi. Screw it. Cool. So how many teams have I got? 17. I should have another team out, I think, somehow, because of just the amount of goalkeepers and whatever. Underdog rare, is that maybe? Oh no, I have a team out for this. This is my underdog rare team. I think that's alright. Am I maybe missing a team somewhere? All-Star champion? Yeah, I've kind of went specialist with some of this stuff. I'm not playing any rare divisions except for All-Star. And then I'm playing like all the pros except Asia. And then I've got Challenger, Euro, SR. I'll change that now. So for this game week, see until I do sell my Kyogo, I do have 2 Kyogo. Oh, look at that. How much better does that look? Now I've got Viviano in here actually. So it kind of messes up the aesthetic, I suppose, all the same. But I've got 2 Kyogos now. I've got 2 Kyogos now. What could I do with that? All-Star Rare Pro. Let's have a wee gander. All-Star Rare Pro is our Challenger. Challenger? What did I have in Challenger? Giacomakis, don't I? Or Hitati. But Crowley's not strong enough, I think, to take that. I could bin that team. I could bin teams off and do something new, I suppose. Oh! Kyogo's L5s and everything are all too good, I think, aren't they? All-Star Rare Pro. Let's check that out. So I've got... Okay, so I've got Rare Kyogo here. Yeah, he's a 53. And then if I went for a Rare Mid... Who could I put in here as a Rare Mid? Oh! Ao Tanaka's back! So he is! Ao Tanaka! Against Jan Regensberg. I think they're mince as well. Oh, let's check this out. This might be controversial. We get Ao Tanaka straight back into All-Star Rare Pro. How fun would that be? I forgot all about him. Bundesliga 2. Need that to my Star Leagues now. Standings. Jan Regensberg. I'm sure they're mince. Yeah, they can see goals. And where are Dusseldorf? His stats are those his stats? I do want the Bundesliga 2 to come on, by the way, because I want to buy St. Pauli cards. St. Pauli. I'm definitely after those cards when they come out. Where is Ao? Yeah, he's played 5 games. Loving it, man. 2 assists in the cup against Offenbach. 2. Yeah, so these goals conceded will be taking some points off him. Dusseldorf, I think, normally are a bit more... He only scored 1 goal last season. Ao Tanaka. I don't think he's going into the best team, is he? But I was going to say maybe he could go into Challenger, but he can't go into Challenger because he's a D2. Is that D2 Region Open? Is that D2 Region Open? No, I don't see it. So let me look at Challenger. Can I put Ao Tanaka in Challenger? Marcelino Nunes could play here apparently. But not Ao Tanaka. Yeah, so I don't think... I'm not going to put Marcelino Nunes there because they'll probably change that in the next day or something. There's probably just a wee glitch left over. So who was I talking about there? Oh yeah, Ao Tanaka. Rare midfield has been a problem for me. I do have Marcelino, but he's an under 23. Carlos Soler is like a legend in my club and everything. He's at home in a tough game. He's on penalties and stuff, but it's hard to back him. Morgan's got a decent enough game. Maybe I could play Morgan. Ferran Torres. What do you think about Ferran Torres? I was surprised he played the last game, but I know Xavi loves him. And I know Pep loves him. So if he's fit, I think he plays. In that Barca team, like Ferran Torres is decisive capable. Yeah, 63 minutes against Sociedad. I'm looking at the lineup at the moment. You won't be able to see it. But, oh yeah, they played that mad 3-2. Yeah, they played a mad formation. I think they might keep with that, yeah? I think they love Ferran Torres. So maybe Ferran Torres is a shout, but I don't think that elevates him into my best team. I suppose Valladolid is like a really crap opponent, isn't it? If we think he plays, let's have a look at the fixture. I'm pretty sure they've just been promoted, haven't they? Yeah, I don't think they're up to it. 3-0 loss on day one. You know, fair enough. They've got a draw here as well with Sevilla. But Sevilla went down to 10 men. And so did they actually. They had a bit of a rammy. That was actually a fair fight, that game. So yeah, I don't actually have that great choices. So it's hard to put Super Rare Kyogo in here. But does it allow me to... I say, without having the unique, it does kind of put me off these divisions. But as I've seen with Kalmak, he didn't even really make any of a real difference into my team. And what was the other specialist? I could maybe play him in this. I could play him in this. I really wish I had some other guys that were L15 under They were better than I think Cunha could come off the bench and get decisive. Carlos Salina will start, but his scores haven't been great. So putting him around some powerful pieces is sketchy, you know. Harks is playing Celtic. Haidara's probably going to be on the bench. Edeguchi hasn't got to start. Larson could start, and I'm not going to gamble on it. Toughy, man, toughy. So I kind of like this team for that, I suppose. Oh, I've got some real quandaries. I think I probably need to tear up the playbook again, in actual fact, with this second Kyogo that I've got, because I think it's just such a great advantage I've now got. So I've got so much firepower now all of a sudden. This team is pretty rock solid set. This is just kind of copy and paste now with my 2 championship players, Harwood Bellis and Marcelino Nunes. Nemeka's not got a great game against Leipzig, but all the same, like, he could score a goal, and then Captain Jota till I die. So the super rare Kyogo doesn't really interfere with that. It's maybe gives me the opportunity to strengthen another team, or I don't know, maybe I could actually throw together like a really strong global outfit with, like, who would be the mid? I want to keep him mid here. If I don't want to be taking super rares from anywhere else, I'd maybe take Llorente, but then that kind of kills that team. I'd then want to take Herrera, and then yeah, rare mid is just like such a my gallery needs rare mids desperately, man. Like, as I'm scrolling through here for options and alternatives, Lewis Morgan at home in Miami is the best shout I've got, who's fit and available and likely to start. Marcelino Nunes is good as well, but he's been brought in for that division, man, so I'm just really stuck for options. I think Angel Herrera does have a great fixture. Girona at home at Celta Vigo. Of course, I've watched a lot of Celta Vigo, and I just believe he could have a good game there, you know. So, you know, just his style of play and whatever, I don't think they necessarily need to win the match for him to be effective. And Carlos Elena, like, I do back him, man. He's been looked decent, but his score, he's been getting booked and stuff. He's been trying to get stuck in a bit more, but a good score could come. Trippier should score well as well. That should Rio. Yeah, so I've got some real quandaries. This extra super rare. So I've got this underdog team again. He's over 50 score, isn't he? Oh, but what it could allow me to do, making crap teams better with a good card. I don't like doing that. Yeah, I've got some real quandaries. I'm going to actually chill for a minute, guys, and come into the live chat and catch up with yous. I want to hear what yous are thinking about the prize pools and all that good stuff. I've just kind of became aware I kind of ran away into my own little thing for about 10 minutes there, so thanks very much. So Pascal 298 Challenger Limited. Kostic played last night for Juve on the left wing. Oh, fantastic. Game week calendar says there are 30 signed jerseys. So it's top 30. Stocky Scott, good catch, my man, thank you. Bald Sherlock, no, there was a message from Dan in the Discord that championship players would be available in Challenger till the fall. Oh, well, that's nice. Nothing on other Div 2s. Interesting. So it did say from this week, yeah, so the region isn't open, but if you have those cards like we've seen with Eo Tanaka, they can go into global now. I want to check the form of Bulls against Miami, because I am thinking I could just put Eo Tanaka into All-Star. That's where Morgan is currently, and Morgan just needs to be decisive capable to be useful this game week, because if he scores a goal or gets an assist or something, he's capable of getting 70s and stuff. That's kind of all I really need from him. Who do the Red Bulls have again? Oh, that's like, no, that's too far away. Where are the Red Bulls? Oh yeah, home at Miami. Okay, so the head-to-head, Miami are in good form. I kind of thought that. I don't think that's a great fixture, even though it's home and away, and that's how kind of MLS works in terms of, you know, teams at home tend to beat the away team. I kind of think it's not terribly an exciting fixture. Miami have got really good form to their name at the moment. Demian, fist bump, good to see, my man. Thanks for joining us. Have you seen the Vatican news? West Ham increased the offer by 1 mil and Bruges rejected. 9 days left. Looks like Bruges won't sell. Was tweeted by Fab. Interesting. Feel like Star Limited are normally top 20 previous weeks. Stocky Scott, yeah, that I'm definitely happy to go along with that. I'm a tier 3 hoarder, Quinny. Pulled 3 of them this game week. Sven McDermott, fist bump. Well done, my man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us and congratulations. David Richards, congratulations to me. Thank you very much. And Joe Ducey pulled a common Kimmich. Academy, watch out. Or the casual or whatever. But I've not missed out too much from the chat. Guys, I've had an absolute blast. I'm definitely happy to hang about for another 5 or 10 or something. If there's anything you want to put into the live chat, now is the time, or forever hold your peace. And then I'm going to be Loving yous and leaving yous for this evening. I recorded a fantastic bit of content as well earlier today with the Celts Are Here. That'll be on their YouTube channel. Maybe later today or tomorrow. We're kind of previewing the Champions League group stages. Obviously, we're kind of thinking about Celtic, but I kind of do my best to bring every other team into it when I can. So I hope you enjoy that. Please tune into it. Drop a like on that and a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the video and all that good stuff. It's Celts, just the way you would think it's said. Are Here, all one word. Put that into the YouTube search bar, you'll find it right away. It's a green and white logo. It'll be out later today or tomorrow. Pascal M, fist bump, you pulled a common Bellingham. Congratulations for that star common. Congratulations. I'm fucking buzzing, guys. What a win. Didn't even check how much them these guys go for. Let's do that. You drop in any stuff you want to talk about, guys. I'll go and have a quick sconce and have a look. I traded Kyogo in. What did I give over for my Kyogo? What did I give over for my Kyogo? Last sale is not accurate. Trade with Coralia. 1.8 ETH plus Francisco Ortega, who I bought thinking he was coming to Celtic. So I think, trade value that day 2.2 and now it's 1.1. He's not changed too much, I suppose. Floor is 3.3. Nice, cool. So about we could probably shift him for about 3 ETH or something like that, we reckon. Great. Cool. So about 3 ETH or something like that, we reckon. Direct offer 2 ETH 3 months ago. So I say like Kyogo's have just not transacted. I think that was McBride's. McBride has a super rare Kyogo. Number 1 of 100. He's got a great SO5. He's going to get his own name written onto this. He only won 2 cards with Coralia. So he must have a pretty poor gallery. And then he won me an Ivan Marquez. He's not actually got much of a role of honour. Even though Kyogo Furuhashi, especially when he was in Japan as well, was an absolute SO5 monster, So he's yet to really get those 100s and 80s and stuff like that at Celtic. And I'm looking forward to that coming, of course. But yeah. So yeah, that's a great win. We also won a Jonas Svensson, didn't we? A rare. That was from Underdog. That was Moritz Jens that really led that team. Jonas Svensson, the Bond villain at Adama Demispor. So I've got another challenger defender. Wow, I thought that was half an Ethereum there for a second. Wow, much less than that, but that's fine. Norwegian, maybe an international. It looks like he's a right back, so he might be. It looks like it's worse in the new Matrix somehow. Maybe not. Does he get better? I think that really hard to tell. But yeah, he is a right back at Adama Demispor. He can do pretty good without a decisive, it must be said. So yeah, this is all new Matrix calculations as well. So he's handy. He's a handy player. He's not terrific, but he's definitely handy. So fair enough. And he looks like a Bond villain. And then who else did we win? We got. Will it be on this? Yeah. So we got. So this is a giveaway guy. Sean Adoye. New season card, new season bonus, all the good stuff. He trades for £4. Not bad. It's better. Some of them are worth much less than that. His scores. Wow. They're not terrible, are they? Especially being at Warwick, who are a poor team, But yeah, he's not terrible, is he? Look at that. He can go on a wee run of form, Even losing 3-2 against Ajax, he's brought in a 69. So yeah, if he doesn't get booked, that seems to be a big thing, getting booked for his points. But yeah, he's alright. I'll be giving him away in the chat, so I'll catch you after the stream. We'll go through that. And the other one we got, this guy at Vancouver I've never heard of. How much is he worth? £5, okay. Maybe he's got some prospectability about him, if that makes sense. Doesn't look like he's been... Or maybe it's just, I don't know. He's just not got much of a footprint, does he? Where has he been this whole time? Oh, does have old scores from way back when. Independiente Valley. So that must be like Venezuela or something. So I think that league is scored. Ecuador. So I might actually hold on to this guy, because if he was to fail in MLS and he went back to where he came from, then that could actually be quite a powerful card, maybe. So I'll probably hang on to him. Decent under 23 to be winning. And Yeah, so decent little haul, and then the ETH as well that I got as well, which was fantastic. I'm on a streak of common goalkeepers, get 5 in a row. Stocky Scott, congratulations to that. And best card is Liam Kelly. My best card is Liam Kelly from some guy called Quinny. Love it, my man. That reward. I needed him. I need him. Just in case. Who are you talking about when you say you need him? Who was I just looking at? Was it the giveaway? Is it the giveaway card? if you're in the chat thing. So the way the member section works, right? How can I say this? So that card, I'm going to give it away, right? There's 2 memberships on the channel. One is £1 a month, which is 25p a week. We do a stream every Wednesday. It's just us and the members, and I basically like go through your gallery, build your lineups, talk about cards, talk about football, all that kind of stuff, and that's it. And there's another membership that's £2 a month for 50p a week. You get that, and we come into a Telegram group, and we just chat Sorare and chat football all the time. And as well, my Challenger Euro cards are basically seen as the FC Barcelona, that's the name of my club, foundation. And if you don't know, like all great clubs in world football, the foundation arm is to support the community that makes the club special, that makes my club so great, is you guys as the community. So the community lineup, if you like, they're the FC Barcelona foundation lineup. You guys pick it on Sorare Data Lineup Builder. You guys go to you go to Sorare Data, type in Quinny, you go over here to Lineup Builder, and then you build my teams, hit public and hit save. And then, do we have it for Game Week 300? I don't know if anyone will have done it by now. Let's hit community. It's Challenger Limited is the one we go to. And yeah, none of them are done yet, okay? All the cards that the community pick the team from is built from this squad, which you can check out on my club, the FC Barcelona Foundation. See it there? FC Barcelona Foundation. So when you type in Quinny on Sorare, hit the follow button. We need to catch up to John, he's way ahead of me. And then come down here and check this out. And this is who we pick from every week. Now, Pavlovic, I just won him. We've put him in here. And we've got a good kind of mix and match of some good guys, some okay guys. We'll put him in here. We'll just put him in there from now. Baton, we can put him in there as well if you fancy. And I think I need him for 23s. But I'd probably throw in that Hatate mid, by the way, until I sell him. Yeah, let's put that Hatate mid in as well until I sell him. So we've got a good cohort, a good contingent of cards. That's Sean Adedoye. He's a defender, so we'll just put him at the end of the defenders since we're probably not going to use him. And then these 2 guys are mids, so we'll just put Beaton at the end, and then Rio will be one of the best guys, so we'll put him up here. Sorted. So we've got 27 cards to pick from, only 1 goalkeeper. Now guys, I am terribly sorry, but I did some deals and I had to trade out Yannick Van Osch. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't make the foundation aware of it, and I can only apologise. But I think actually, inadvertently, I think by adding that Rio in, maybe that's recompense, I'm not too sure. But it was a very valuable deal, as you might imagine. It helped me get Marcelino Nunes over the line. I actually had to throw the kitchen sink of that deal. I just won the Ivan Marquez from the week before. He's worth next to nothing. He's pretty good. Cavallini, somebody traded me this Cavallini for my previous week's reward, Rare John Duran. And then I'd picked up both these limiteds. Actually, 1 Van Osch, he was a reward. So 2 rewards. 3 rewards actually basically went away in this trade. And then a Pavone that I paid 50 quid for. And I gave the guy a £5 for his trouble to get this limit print card, championship under 23 card and whatever. So I'm very sorry. But it was I've been negotiating for like 10 days to get this deal over the line. And it was the best deal I could do for all involved. That guy got a great deal. He feels really happy. And yeah, I've got a great card and I feel really happy. I think there was another trade I done this week. Now, a big shout out actually goes out to Scouting Pro, the guy I done this deal with, because I wanted Haksabanovic, of course, because he was coming to Celtic. This guy follows me on Twitter. He knows my channel. He's just like you guys. He knows who he's dealing with, and he understands that Vinicius Souza and Collado, why I've picked them up. But the values of all this actually balances out really well. But what I was saying to him is Collado is on loan at Elche, and Blanco is going to go to Elche. Blanco benefits greatly, I'm told, thanks to you guys, from the Matrix change. And so they 2 will actually be playing together. Collado goes out at the weekend and bags a goal on his debut for Elche. I went to Elche last year. They wear green and white as well. They've got a fantastic stadium, a fantastic crowd. They're actually a lovely club. And, you know, great start to the season for Alex Collado. And even though he's not went to Celtic, he could still be a name to watch out for this year. Vinicius Souza went out and dropped a 67 as well, didn't he? So, So yeah, this guy's got a great deal. I've got Haksabanovic. I don't think he's got a picture for Celtic, so maybe having him now will be advantageous. So yeah, they're the kind of deals I've done over the last little while. And I apologise for the Van Osh Foundation members, but yeah, we've added in the reel. I think that'll probably wrap us up for today, guys. Only have MLB. I'll sub the group soon. Looking forward to it. Hi, Quinny. Stefan, my man, you're back in. You've just caught the very end of the stream. Hello, Quinny. Congrats on second place. Andre, thank you very much. Welcome, my man. And thank you kindly for the kind words. But I think that'll kind of wrap us up for today. We've kind of been all over the place towards the end there. But yeah, we're walking on sunshine. And guys, what a stream we've had. Thanks very much to all you that have joined me. I look forward to doing more stuff with you throughout the week. I've got some big stuff going on. Podcast appearances and videos and podcasts and other stuff. And the Celtic channel, Celtics are here. Check that out. Do you have some under 23 L2 to put in under 23 limited? I don't know what that means, Stefan. Pirri is a better pickup anyway. Too many goals in Holland in general. Jordan Miller, yeah, I make you right. Great stream. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you've had fun. Stefan, I'm really sorry. I don't know when you mean L2 to put in under 23 limited. An under 23 L2? Oh, do you mean like Bundesliga 2 and stuff like that? I don't know if El Tanaka has limited, so it's worth a look. See you later. Have a good night. Okay, that's it. Have a good one, guys. Thanks very much. I've had an absolute blast. It's been one for the ages. Have a great midweek. I've only got one team out. Won the PSV.
It's the timer.